Hi there, you are tuned into Beauty and Braids, the podcast where I, Karyne, has conversations about all things relevant to personal growth and development. Just a heads up, I'm unfiltered. You're welcome. Hey everybody, welcome to the art of canceling. I know in the last episode I promised you that I was going to tell you and teach you the ways of the canceller. Okay, so let me stop playing around and just get right to it. Okay, the art of canceling is to just man up and cancel, right? Like this comes to the point. This is when you've said yes to something and now you have to cancel it. Basically, like there's things that happen in your life, right? Like if you are trying to go to a party, somebody says, yeah, you want to go to a party and something like that, like something happens and you know, right now you're like kind of psyched, yes, I'm there. Then it comes closer to the date and you realize, oh my God, I got so many things to do. I have this to do. I don't have nothing to wear. Maybe my money is low. All of these things. And you're just really like not feeling it. Like this is just really not a good time. If your spirit is not in it, just cancel, because you're probably going to bring down the whole mood or the vibe that the person is going to be in. And once you cancel, you could free that person up for sometimes give them the opportunity to kind of like ask somebody else. Like, and the art of canceling is to cancel quick. Do not wait around. Do not take your time in telling the person you cannot do it, because all it does is create tension between the two of you, because the longer you wait, the shorter the time that the person has to find a backup. And now they're going to be mad at you for not being honest when, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people guilt trip you, or make you try to make you feel bad for saying something like, you know, I just do not feel it. Like, you know, you don't want to force anything ever, right? So you want to be honest. Be honest with yourself. Like, do not put yourself through something that you know deep down you do not want to do, and you've said it out of guilt or out of the mood. Sometimes it's just kind of like in the time and you say yes, and now you have to change your mind. It is okay to change your mind. It is okay to change your mind. Most of the time, guess what? They probably want to change their mind too. Okay? Like when I tell you, like, sometimes things, like, you ever get this person where it's just like, oh my God, they cancel on you and you are like relieved, like, oh, thank God this person just canceled on me, and they feel so horrible. They're like, oh my God, I am so sorry, but I have to cancel. I don't want to do this, and you're just really like, it's okay, don't worry about it. And you saying that because you really like, thank the Lord. Okay? Guess what? Sometimes you could be that for somebody else. You can be that person that cancels and the person does not feel bad, or they don't feel rushed, because sometimes they're running around trying to please you, not disappoint you, and y'all both want the same thing. You kind of, you're mirroring people all the time. So sometimes just being honest and just saying like, this might not be the right time. Especially after this whole pandemic, money is low for a lot of people, and a lot of people don't want to go out. Okay, so if you cancel, trust me, I don't think you'll get too much pushback. You know what I'm saying? And if you do, then oh well. But put yourself first. Because at the end of the day, you're going to go and your gut is telling you, no, don't go. Then you go, right? I'm going to just fast forward to the scenario. You go and then you're like, why the hell am I here? Everything is off because you don't even want to be there. So your energy is attracting all the wrong things. And you're just kind of just there with a sour face, sucking up all the energy. So the best thing you can do is just remove yourself from the equation. Think ahead like I do. Like I kind of think ahead and I be like, yo, I really am not feeling it. Like I'll go to sleep and think like, okay, if I wake up, I might go, and then you'll be like, no. You know what I'm saying? And really pay attention to the signs. The art of canceling is pay attention to your signs, your intuition, things happening around you. Just kind of think about the weather. If it all of a sudden starts to rain, if things are just kind of a little off, then it's probably trying to deter you from going. You know, sometimes you probably just need to cancel some. And then there's times where it's just like, okay, things are just falling apart, falling apart so they can fall into place. But most of the time, if you have this gut feeling like, I do not want to do it, or I can't afford this, or like, I'm just too tired, I'm too stressed out, or you just don't want to do it. Don't do it. Don't put your energy in anything. When it comes to hair, if I don't want to do somebody's hair, I tell them, no, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to kill myself to do something where I'm not in it, because I don't want to touch nobody's hair with that energy. You know what I'm saying? Where I don't want to do something, or like I have like this negative black cloud around me. Like, I can feel it. I know when my vibration is a little bit off, I don't want to be around people. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if it's that time of the month, menstrual, and you start cramping, and you're like, man, I don't see myself going there. Like, I usually visualize myself at an event. Like, I'm like, Karyne, do you see yourself there? And I'll close my eyes and I'll picture the whole thing. And sometimes I don't see myself there, so I don't go. Like, I'll picture myself and I'll be like, I don't, And then there's times I do, and I'll be like, okay, that's when I'll go. But the art of canceling is doing yourself the favor to cancel ahead of time. If the event is a week from now, you cancel as soon as possible. Because maybe that person needs someone to go with, or maybe that person can cancel and get their money back, or maybe that person can do something else with their time and they was trying to give time to you. Or maybe you just put your foot in your mouth and you're like, well, what the hell? Just cancel. Make sure you cancel first. Be honest with the person. And I mean, you don't have to explain why, but just say, you can't. If that person needs a little bit of reassurance to make sure that they don't feel like you're playing them, just give them the information. But the best thing you can do for anybody in this situation is cancel ahead of time. If you say yes today, tomorrow you can say no. Or in a couple of hours, you'll be like, you know what? I don't think we can do this. I don't think I can do this. But make sure it is as soon as you feel that. And don't wait. Do not wait. Okay? I cannot stress that enough. Do not wait. Because all you do is make it harder for the other person to find a replacement, to get things done. And if you are like, it's a project that you got to do with somebody or do for somebody, and you do not have the time, be honest. People respect honesty. Okay? People respect honesty, courtesy, consideration, and timely answers. Okay? Respond back, respond quick. Okay? Do not sit there and look at the person, because people see if you read their comments or whatever. So if you're, leaving people on red, delaying, just understand this is the karmic debt that you're creating for yourself. This is the hole you're digging for yourself by avoiding the situation or thinking that it's going to be a conflict for you to just be telling the truth to someone. I speak on it. I live it. I am very quick to respond like, hey, like, I'm not hiding from nobody. I don't even hide from collections. I'd be like, I do not have the money. I will call the IRS. Hey, what can we do? Because I ain't got the money. Okay, I don't need y'all stressing me out and adding to my anxiety. For a person who suffers from anxiety, I don't need no more stress with somebody like looking over my shoulder trying to figure out who looking at for me for what. No. I cancel subscriptions. Okay, you don't want to keep getting charged for something that you don't want. Okay, to hurt somebody's feelings, hurt their feelings. Okay, if their feelings is hurt, they'll get over it, they'll heal. But at the end of the day, you can't heal your broke pockets. You can't heal your vibe. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to put yourself first. If something is putting a strain on you, on your spirit, on your mind, on your body, on your health, your sanity, and your finances, you have to cut it out. You have to cancel. You gotta cancel. I don't care cancel it. I don't care who it is, cancel them. You gotta cancel people too. Okay, I cannot deal with this. Cancel. Okay, like relationships, hey, I'm gonna have to cancel you because this is not healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, be direct, be honest, be on time with it. If you can do it early, do it early, okay? And that's the art of canceling. Like, that is seriously the art of canceling. There's no better way to do it but to do it quick and do it with consideration, compassion, in all honesty. Be truthful. You don't have to say it with any type of attitude. You don't have to feel guilty or try to make it up. Or please never say, I wish I could, but I can't. Never say that. Because why? One, you're not sorry and you wish you don't. Okay? You really don't wish you could, because you're putting that out there in the universe, in the atmosphere, and the cosmos, they'll create something for you. Okay? And then that person, they'll be like, oh, they wish they could. They will try to create another event that is feasible for you. And then you're like, oh shoot, well, and now you gotta lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always want to be like, oh no. I mean, it hurt people sometimes if you're like, you know what, I'm just not on your level. If you feel like a person is toxic or something, you're like, you know what, where you at mentally is not where I'm at, and I'm just trying to protect my energy. I hope you can see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just think that I think we should just kind of like back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for real, never say that. I'm so sorry, but you're not sorry. Don't do it. They will be like, oh, okay, well, not today. Well, then how about tomorrow? You'll be like, ooh, my schedule. You don't want to put yourself in that predicament, because then you look like a liar, and nobody likes liars. So just be honest with the person. Tell them, hey, look, I just can't. I don't want to. Like, oh, okay, I'm going to decline. Or be direct. Look, I don't want to do this. This is not, for me, it's not aligned with my spirit right now. And I will like to opt out. Like, say things truthfully where people understand. And if they really are aligned and they're genuine, authentic people, they will understand. If they don't understand now, they will understand in the future. Trust me, because most people will want the same respect to be presented to them. You know what I'm saying? So that is the art of canceling. Remember language, remember time, and remember complete honesty, sincerity. Yeah. I hope y'all got something out of that. How I be rambling and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I'm just trying to show y'all how I do it. This is how I cancel. And the funny thing is, I've never canceled before. Before, I would always make it. It would be a snowstorm when I get to my clients. Like, I'll be having bad menstrual. Like, I will make it, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was told to my mom, from my mom, it doesn't matter. You go to school. I was sick one day, threw up everywhere. And I came back to the house. She was like, okay, now all of that is out of your system. Now you could go back to school. And then one time I got hit by a car. I jumped up. I was like, you know what? They're like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to school. My mama done told me that school is important. You got to go to school. So, and of course they was like, no, don't sit here. Sit down, wait for the ambulance. But that's how much it was ingrained in me that you don't cancel anything. You do not stop anything for nothing. Like, the show must go on. And even though it's still true in my work ethic, I still know when to stop. I know when to postpone. I know when to quit. I know when to cut it out. But I know when to say, hey, we're just gonna have to cancel because there's a blizzard storm, or there's a heat wave, or like, shoot, with 2020 I learned to cancel. Trust me. I was like, hey, I cannot do your hair. Let me refund your money. Because I'll be okay. Let me refund your money. Or I'd be like, so when my ankle broke, I was just like, hey, there's nothing I can do. I'm going to have to cancel your appointment. Here's your money back. And it was just honest. Like, look, I fell down some stairs and I broke my ankle. So I'm going to, not be working. You know what I'm saying? So, and even with COVID, it's like certain things you just want to protect yourself from certain things. So you're like, I will have to cancel on that. Big groups, I will have to cancel on that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then if, your family trumps everything. So if you have certain things going on in your family, that is going to take precedent off everything else. Like, oh, do you want to hang out? No. Like, we're like, oh, you remember you said, yeah, I did. But I'm going to have to cancel that. I mean, just get into the practice of canceling. First, say no. And if you can't say no and you say yes, you are entitled to change your mind and cancel. Don't let anybody make you feel bad. I know it says your word is your bond, but at the end of the day, your word is still honest and true if you're honest with the person. Like, hey, I cannot do it. I thought I could, and I can't. That is truly the best kind of conversation you can give somebody, instead of, ghosting them, leaving them all red, or even showing up in a bad mood. or coming and then just leaving as soon as possible. So you want to avoid all of that by just canceling and giving the person a good amount of time to do something, or take action and be proactive in the case that you cannot make it or you cannot do something. So that's what I'm leaving with y'all today. Have a good time and enjoy your week, everybody. It's your girl, Karyne. Stay blessed, stay COVID free. You already know. Thank you again for listening to Beauty and Braids. I'm your girl Karyne, and this has been another great day. Until next time, you'll hear from me then. In the meantime, please follow me on @HairByKaryne, @ShopBraidAppeal, and @YTC Nonprofit. Get to know me a little bit better. Check them out. Bye.